Hello everyone, good evening. I wonder if you can hear me. Let's see, I see the chat. Okay, we're good. Let me share that I'm live streaming. Hello everyone. Sharing is caring. And let's share to Reddit. Hi QWERTY, hello. I'm going to share to my Reddit. And I'll share to Facebook and then we'll be done. Sharing. I wonder if I can set up like an automatic sharing whenever I start live streaming. I'm not like good at live streaming yet, so I'm not entirely sure. And where's the share button? Where is... Oh, there it is. Okay. And let's pour some tea. And we're good to go. Very good. Alright, let's look at the chat. Hi. Kamusta Jun? Kamusta? ¿Cómo está? Is that what that means? How are you? And I'm gonna make this bigger. Okay. Now I can see the chat. Hi. Selamat malam. Buenas tardes. I don't know. Hello. Good evening. Hi. Thank you for waiting. Hello. So this chat will be all in English. I just finished the Japanese chat 15 minutes ago and I hear my cat crying, but I know if she comes in this room, she'll just jump on everything. Tea? Yeah, I'm drinking jasmine tea. It is jasmine tea. Hi. Hi, Weberson. Hi, Arif. QWERTY. My day was good. I'm a little tired. I've been working a lot lately, but that's a good thing. It's better than having no work, right? So I had a shoot yesterday, and then I had to get my nails cut because I'm doing a lesbian film the day after tomorrow, and you can't have long nails, right? So I went and got my nails cut, and then I did a bunch of work at the house. So I'm a little sleepy, but it's okay. It means, how are you, June? In what language? Kamusta, June? How are you? It sounds like como esta in Spanish. Jahun, hello, hi. Thank you for the donation, Jahun. Jehun? I'm not good at Korean. How do you pronounce your name? Future's wife. Ooh, wife material. Am I wife material? Oh, yesterday was International Women's Day. Happy Women's Day. I didn't know it was. Selamat malam. Hi. Java Island. Wow. What is Java Island like? Hi, June. Hi, Ru. Hi. Hello. Hi, Ronnie. QWERTY. Oh, good luck for your movie. Thank you. I'm really excited. I'm working with someone who is older than me. So I'm very, very, very excited. In Filipino? Ah, I thought it was Filipino. In Tagalog? Kumusta? Howdy. Howdy. I like all the wide variety of languages and accent. I don't know, accent's the wrong word. Slang. What do I think of Ebisu Muskets? Oh, hi, Felix. I got an offer to like audition for it, but I can't dance at all, so I didn't join. But I think it's great. I like it when like, because there's kind of like a stigma that people who do like AV or something, they don't have any other talents. That's all they can do. But with the Ebisu Muscats, like they dance, they sing, like they have to be quite talented to join. So I think it's great. I like it when actresses kind of branch out and don't stick with one thing. Lately, I watched your film Club 617. You look amazing in every scene, June. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you. It's Rizu. Who is the lucky Oh, it's actually an actress. So the actress's name, I can't say, but it's someone that I've never heard of before. So I don't know if she's been in the industry from a long time and then like she rejoined under a different name, or if she's like a new person, or if she's someone who, yeah, I don't know, because I searched her name and nothing came up. So she's got to be new in some sense of the word, right? Wow, is Ronnie famous? I love it. My boy Ronnie is here. Are you guys all like friends? I'm thinking about speaking of everyone becoming friends, I'm gonna start changing up. Why am I like in this position like some dad? Look, I'm Dad June. But anyways, I'm gonna create like an official Discord, and I'll post a link about it and everything. I just gotta figure out how I want to make it because I want just one Discord, but then I need to make like rooms for like Japanese speakers only and like English speaking only, and because I want to play games with everyone like on the live stream, and I feel like if we had a Discord, it would be easier to do like the audio stuff, and also fun to just share information in the Discord and a place for fans to connect and maybe share other like similar interests. So I will be working on the Discord. Let's see. Don Chan says, "Hi June, how is the shooting? How is the experience for shooting VR?" Hold on one second. I'm gonna make this bigger because my eyes are awful. Okay. For VR, okay, can I be completely real? I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but for my first VR shoot, it was so stressful for me that I cried. Like, it was my first time ever crying on set, and I didn't cry because like I was being yelled at or someone was mean to me. I cried because it was so hard. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I'm already acting in Japanese, it's not my native language, right? And then like I think it was my third or fourth shoot ever from debuting. VR is just, I love it now. I don't know if it's my favorite. I don't know what I prefer more, but VR is really difficult to film because you're talking to a camera and no one's talking back. So, and you're saying like quite lewd things, right? Like erotic things, and you're like, "Oh, do you like that?" And you have to kind of literally make up in your mind like a partner and respond to yourself, not only in words but in like physical touch. And because like when you go to like, for example, lick the camera's ear, I don't know if that's the right word, and you're like, "Oh, you like that?" Like you, and if you mess up, I've never messed up, but if you mess up, you have to start all over at the beginning because they want to shoot in one scene. So VR is actually quite stressful, and I cried my first shot. And the director was really nice. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like, please don't cry." And I was like, "It's okay." But that was a long time ago. I'm okay now. Now I'm like, all right, we are. Oh, can I go to the top real quick? So, Wei Fei Wong says, "Will you marry me?" Lots of marriage proposals tonight. Arif says, "Are you shooting genre bondage this month?" Did I shoot bondage this month or last month? So far, no bondage. I have some shoots coming up, but I don't know what they are, but I'm pretty sure they're not bondage. I wish they were bondage. I got an offer for bondage shooting the day after tomorrow, but I'm going on a trip, and I was like, "Oh, shoot, I can't do it, but I really want to." And my manager's like, "Well, it can't be helped." So, let's see. Deranoche says, "I'm going to stay here with a little more time." Oh yeah, thank you for joining us. But if you have to go, you have to go, no problem. Do you remember your washing machine in Nagai? That's the most creative and unique scene I've seen. Thank you. It was so embarrassing to shoot that scene, but I love that film. I like that maker a lot. They do a lot of like Showa period style. That was so much fun. I really wanted to shoot with that studio. Hi Futchan, thank you for coming to the English stream too. Nana says, "Will you work into AV until you're 60? Oh, I don't know. If I still want to, and if I'm still getting offers, but wow, 60. Wow. I don't know. I can't think that far, but 60. I'm gonna scroll down to, oh, wait, Fuchan just said something. Oh, Fuchan has a comment. There's a Vor Cafe in Tokyo? Hold on. No way. Is it really? Hold on one second. Is there really a Vor Cafe? Hold on, I might want to go. It's not my fetish, but like, wow. Vor Cafe. What do they do there? Oh. Wow. I love it. It's not my fetish, but heck, that looks like really dangerous. Wow. How did you even know about that, Fuchan? That's amazing. Like, it's not my fetish. I wouldn't want to be like digested or in someone's like belly, but like oil and slime feels really good, right? So like I'm looking at the pictures now, and it looks like they put you inside of an inflatable pool toy or something. I'm not sure, and then they fill it with like slime, and that's gotta be like a really unique experience, right? Like I don't have that fetish, but like that's gotta feel like really good, right? Like just all sticky and ooey gooey, like Man, should I go there like for a video? That looks fun. Fuchan, how do you even know about that? Okay, scrolling down to the bottom. Um, let's see. Cougar June in her 60s. Oh my gosh. In my 60s, what will I look like? My mom looks pretty good for her age, so I'm not too worried. But she's really tall. I'm not that tall. Chris says, hi June, just a quick question. How physically demanding is AV shooting for you? Do you get exhausted by the end of the day? It just depends like on the shoot. So for example, yesterday, like physically I was fine. Like I used to do play rugby in high school and college, so I'm used to like really long hours and like playing hardcore sports and stuff. So I was it depends, but I will sleep like a log after any film. But yesterday's film, it finished, I think, less than physically demanding. It's like mentally exhausting, and not because like the work isn't fun or anything, but every single day I'm working with new people, going to different shoots, different like meeting new people, and then new actors, new actresses, new producers, and every time they want me to do something different and act different and use different words. So mentally it's very draining, but I'm enjoying myself, so not no complaints. And the sleep is delicious. Sorry. Hold on. Fuchan says, I saw the Vor Cafe on a Japanese BDFs on Twitter. Oh, share the Twitter? I want to follow it. Yes, there's always really good questions. I like your guys' questions. Mary, hi Marie. She says, hello June, how have you been in the past days? I've been doing well. I'm kind of tired, but in a good way. I've just been really busy. I hope you all are doing well as well. Ryokat says, you can head pat everyone. Big sister, please, is healing from head damage. Oh, you came into the Japanese chat as well. I don't know if you remember. Oh, let me make sure that my camera, I'm not looking at my camera, so I will give you a head pat. I don't know if my head pats are any good. Is this a head pat? No, is this a head? No. Here, I'll do it with this hand. Is this a good head pat? No. Yes. Tell me if my head pat was adequate or if I should lower my hand. I'm not sure. It's like caressing you. Like, hold on. Hello. Karma says, do you know there's a famous black AV actor in your movie industry? Yeah, I know that there's a few black actors, and I really want to interview them. I have my hands tied because like as an actress we're not allowed to like contact the actors directly. So I gotta find like a way to them and ask if I can interview. Even if I do get like their contact information, maybe they don't want to appear on YouTube, so who knows. Karma again says, do you want to cuddle with actors after it? No! Like as soon as the scene's over, it's like, get off of me, and like we joke around. It's work. And like with private sex, of course I'm like super cuddly and I want to do pillow talk and all of that. But with an actor, it's work. It's like, get off of me. Let's film the next scene. It's just super professional. Cuddle. I do like when I do lesbian films. Like I wouldn't say cuddling, but like I do want to like pet. This sounds so. Oh God, is that okay to say? Like, I'm typically the top in most of the lesbian films, and so like I want to do like aftercare with the girls, and so like just petting or like, are you okay? But never cuddling. Cordy says, do you know where we can find subtitles in any language for JV? Yeah, you can actually go to Zenra Japan. They have legal subtitled JV. My nose is itchy. And J-Rocks, all of this are gonna fuck me up. Have you ever done any fan meets? How was that experience? Yeah, I do fan meets maybe 4 times a month, and they're really fun. I'm like, I don't know the word for it. Like, I don't know the word for it. Like, when people meet me, they're like, oh my God, I've always wanted to meet you. Like, oh my God, June Lovejoy, I'm your biggest fan. And like, I'm just like a normal person, so I'm just like, you're my fan? Like, I don't know the word for it. What would you say? Like, I can't believe that someone's my fan. So I always experience that no matter how many times I meet someone and they say like, Oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. Actually, the shoot I did yesterday, we were filming outside, and two Japanese guys like come up and they're like, "Oh my god, are you June Lovejoy?" And I'm like, "Ah, yes, I'm June Lovejoy." And they're like, "Can we have your signature? Oh my god, can we take a photo with you?" And I'm just like, "What the I'm just a like normal person. Like, you want my signature? Like, I just can't believe it." And sign it, kiss it, and give it back. Makes me really happy. Papyrus says, "Hi June, can you say something in Spanish? Like, hola, soy June, gusto en conocerlos." Ooh, Spanish test. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the very bottom. Can you get fired if you talk too much? Probably not. But I feel like, do you mean like say too much information? Or like on a, no, fired. Like, I don't feel like you could get fired from this job, but you will get less work. Because, but the agency would just tell you like, hey, you can't say that. Or like, you say too much. They would give you a warning. Thank you much, big sister. You make me song. I feel better, so much better. Thank you, Doc. You remove ouchies away. Ouchies is such a cute word. The cafe's official. Yeah, I saw the Vor Cafe Twitter. I was looking at it earlier. I don't know. I don't hate on any fetish. I mean, like, Vor is just, it seems like a safe fetish. Like, I think I'm uncomfortable with maybe 3 main fetishes, and like I abhor 2 out of those 3. Like, I'm uncomfortable with incest stuff, but like if it's not real, like it's just like role play, then I'm like, But like lolly and Shota stuff, I'm just like unbridled anger. And there's other stuff that I can't say, like anything with like poop and pee, I'm not into it. But like as long as I'm not involved, then I don't really care. But Vor and like, what was that, like insect stuff and like furries, like not my cup of tea. But like, why would you hate on someone who what is it, like has a different fetish than you? Let's see, Mary, are there any fun, weird experiences you had when you were filming? I have fun, weird experiences every time I film, but I have funny stories or like I mess up. There was a time where I was filming like a reverse Nintorare thing where I was like stealing the boyfriend from the girlfriend, and I kept, during like the sex scene, I kept calling the male actor his girlfriend's name. So, for example, the male character's name is like Yutaro or something, and the girl's name is like Kasumi, and I was like doing it with the guy, and I was like, "Oh, you like that, Kasumi?" And he's like, "I'm Yutaro." And like every time I remember that, I'm just like, why did I keep calling him his girlfriend's name? And I didn't do it just once. I did it like 3 or 4 times. And it'd be like, "Kasumi, do you like that?" And then the director would be like, "Cut! His name's Yutaro-jun. It's not Kasumi. Kasumi's the girlfriend." Can you cosplay maid, big sister? Oh yeah, I have a maid cosplay. I was thinking about maybe cosplaying on live stream. Maybe next week if I can do a live stream. I'll do maid. Maid sounds fun. Funny incidents. I have a lot of funny incidents on set. What are some others? What are some other funny stories from on set? I have some. I just like, I need to write write it down. What is something funny that happened on set besides that main thing? If I remember, I'll say it, okay? I just don't remember like right now. I'm put on the spot. Chris says, "Thank you for answering, Jin. I guess you're right. It does depend on the work." Yeah, like with the hardcore BDSM stuff, it's like I'm already asleep on the train home or in the taxi home. But if it's just like a simple lovey-dovey scene, then I'm just fine. What code is that one? The one where I messed up on the guy's name? Well, that scene isn't in it, but what I think it was the one Ronnie was talking about earlier. Hold on 1 second. Where is my Google Chrome? Oh, it's right here. Okay. It's my HMP film, so HMP June Lovejoy. June Lovejoy. What's the code for that one? I love HMP so much. I'm filming with them the day after tomorrow. It's this one. Please don't pirate my work. Please don't pirate my work. Okay. This is the code for the one where I kept messing up the guy's name. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. How many video? Yever says, how many videos have you filmed? Over 100, definitely. Not 200, but over 100. Yuyan says, turns out you really wanted to netarare NTR his girlfriend instead of him. Entirely true. Entirely, she was really cute, and she was really sweet. Tagalog time. Ooh, kumasta. When I was a child, did I also have a cat? Of course I did. I grew up with animals. My parents did like a pit bull rescue when I was a kid. I grew up around dogs, animals all the time. Will I be cosplaying as an anime or video game character but the lewd version of it? I don't know. Like, I feel like YouTube gets angry when you show cleavage. I don't know entirely, but I think I have to be careful if I cosplay like erotic stuff. So I'm thinking about just keeping it simple with like maid or like bunny girl or something. Like that one JV I saw a scene where you did an Amazonian position. Whoa, what's an Amazonian position? Hold on, what's Amazonian position? What is an Amazonian position? Is that a thing? Where's my Google Chrome? Why do I always lose it? Okay, it's right here. Amazonian position. Oh, I love that position. Is it called Amazonian? I think that is so hot. That position is so good. I love it. Jaehoon. Oh, Jaehoon, thank you. I have a question. How is different Northeast Asian men when compared to white or black men? I've never dated a black man before. White guy, I've dated maybe two guys. Two, maybe three? I don't remember, but maybe two. How different? Are you referring to like this? Or dating or in general? Like, I don't... Jaehoon, I will answer your question, but can you specify it? What do you mean? All right, Roosevelt 770's comment got blocked. Mating press is the best. I love Amazonian. I didn't know that was what it was called. I only hear on set they say like chinguri, which is like when the guys raise their legs up like that. I wonder if it has a title in Japanese, but on set we always just say chinguri. Let's see. Mio says, I think I'm only experience random screen while I'm watching live stream video view June. Oh, is there something wrong with the live stream? Maybe my internet connection seems fine. Let me know if the audio quality isn't good or something. Let me know, Mio. Do you have a scene with interracial? Everything I film is interracial. Because I'm white. Have you ever looked up Lupin movie on Netflix? I own mostly all of the Lupin movies on DVD or Blu-ray. So I think I just watched the series, the anime series on Netflix. Jaehoon says harder and length. So I really hate size talk, Jaehoon. I think it is like such a because I feel bad. So hold on. How do I say? Like, I feel like the focus on size and on parts, body parts, is just, it takes away from things that are actually important in regards to sex. So like, if people are like, oh, I'm small, so I'm bad at sex, like, no. That's such like an excuse, right? And like, size really doesn't matter at all, nor does length. I wholeheartedly believe that, and I see a lot of the times in comments they're like, oh, which is bigger, and like, it depends on the person, right? Because just because you're Asian doesn't mean you're smaller. Like, out of all the people I've been with, the white guys were much smaller than the Asian guys, but that doesn't matter at all. So if you're big, it doesn't automatically mean you're good. And I just really hate size talk, so I'm sorry about that. Wei Fei Wong says, did you have long hair since childhood? Yeah, I had long hair, and then in high school I cut it short. It looked bad. And then one time in college I cut it short again. Oh, the audio is low? I will bring my mic closer to me. Hello. Oh no, you can see my mic. Can you hear me now? Let's see. Are you an M or an S? Probably more S, but M is really fun too. I think I used to think I was like super M, but lately I'm thinking I'm more S. Size talk is outdated. I think size talk is like easy for people because like if they suck at sex, then they're like, oh, it's because other people are bigger, or like if they're big, then they don't focus on anything else. They're like, I'm big, so this is enough. And like, no. And then there's the topic of cut or uncut, which is just a big can of worms. Can you guys hear? Am I okay now? Do I need to like put this inside of me for you to hear me? Can you hear me? What do you think if you collaborate with a YouTuber from Indonesia someday? Oh, I would love to. I want to know more about Indonesia, especially I have a lot of Indonesian fans, and I know practically nothing about the country, so it would be fun. I did watch like a food documentary about Indonesia or Indonesian food maybe last week. I want to kind of try and eat Indonesian food. Ryoka says, why are you so much too excited like Japanese people always happy? Japanese people always happy? I feel like I'm kind of mellow, but I do get excited. I enjoy life. Japanese people always excited. I feel like Japanese people are, as a whole, quite mellow. It's not about the size of the dog, it's about the size of the fight in the dog. Oh, that's a good way of putting it. That's true. Do you know anything about Toru Ozawa? I know that he's a really good actor and really skilled and well respected in the industry, but I don't know if he has any social media. I want to interview him for sure. Francis says, do you know if people in your profession ever get requested in marriage proposal dating services? Any tips for anyone who is willing to date JV idols? Willing to date. I don't like willing to date. Thank you for your kindness, for being willing to date us. I know that some people in the industry use dating service apps. Like I think Mochizuki Ayaka uses some dating so those kind of apps. I don't know about marriage proposal ones. I'm thinking most of the time, at least the people I've met, they want to marry within the industry because they want someone that understands the work and respects them. And it's easier if it's already someone in the industry. You don't have to explain anything. And you don't have to have a stigma involved in your relationship. But as far, do I know anybody who's using a marriage proposal dating service? I don't. Felix, did you get shocked by Japan floor toilet? I wasn't shocked, but on the topic of floor toilets, I was super shocked when I went to Japan, or when I went to China, and like there was no toilet paper anywhere. That just blew my mind. That was like 2 years ago, and I'm still like, why wasn't there any toilet paper? I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom. How many languages do you speak? I speak English poorly and Japanese poorly. Hold on. I'm gonna put my little cord right here. Your wifey material. Thank you. Oh, the audio's okay now. Dang it. During the Japanese stream, no one said anything, so I thought my audio was fine. I guess I think I should just have it closer from now on. Mr. Moore says, since you joined the industry, what's the most incorrect assumption on set that people need to know? Incorrect assumption. I think what I want, it's why I'm doing the interview series, but like what I really want people to understand is that no one is like I can't speak for like the old industry, but the current industry, there is no one on set that's like perform an AV or something. Like no one is holding a gun to anyone's head. It's all people of their own volition and people who want to make AV and love AV performing. And what I would really like everyone to know is that it's really professional. Like almost so much so that like it's kind of hard to like get in the mood, because in Japan there's a lot of paperwork and a lot of red tape and yellow tape and blue tape and green tape and it's from the time you get on set, like they check your temperature, they what is it? What, you wash your hands and then you gargle and then you immediately go into paperwork, and they film you when you're doing paperwork and they leave the room and you have to read like this really long contract, and it basically says like, no one is forcing me to do this, I'm doing this of my own volition, and I know that this is like AV and I'm not like doing some modeling work or something. So the people who appear in the films are adults and know what they're doing. So a lot of the times I see like, oh, so sad, they're being manipulated into doing this, and it's just like, it's so so incorrect. Okay. Let's see. Oh, why did Yuyan's comment get blocked? So Yuyan says, hold on, Yuyan, where did your comment go? Oh wait, Fuchan, I want to read these comments. Hold on. Fuchan says, if it's not too personal, was there ever a time where you felt like Japan wasn't for you or that you couldn't succeed? If so, how did you deal with those feelings? Do you mean outside of AV? I had like a really hard upbringing, even in America, and a lot of bad things happened to me that were out of my control, but as a kid and as a young adult, like in college and high school, and I felt like even if bad things happened to me in Japan, like I wanted to live in Japan, so it didn't matter if bad things were happening to me. Like in America, I didn't want to live in America and bad things happened to me, so it's like double lose, right? But I wanted to live in Japan, so there were times where like I was like, oh man, this sucks, or oh, that person really hurt me in Japan. But I never felt like I couldn't succeed or it wasn't for me. Like it's such a pleasure to live in Japan, and it's so fun because everything is so different. But when I do deal with feelings of not necessarily like succeeding in Japan, because hold on, let me think what I want to say. I want to collect my thoughts. So I know that I work in Japan, and right now due to Corona, I can't leave Japan and like work outside of Japan on a more global scale, but I do interact like with these English live streams and interact with a lot of non-Japanese fans. So I don't think that I ever really think like, oh, I can't succeed in Japan, but I do wonder like, oh, like is my body type okay, or is my like face okay, like, but how do I deal with those feelings? Like I just accepted that not everyone is going to like my physical appearance, because I don't like everyone's physical appearance. Like everyone has a type, right? But unfortunately with my job, like I'm selling my image, right? So I kind of had to come to terms with the fact that like not everyone's going to like someone who's chubby, and not everyone's going to like someone with my face type. So that's how I dealt with those feelings. I just kind of accepted how I don't necessarily like this kind of look or this kind of, I don't want to say body, but like everyone has different strokes for different folks. Long answer, I'm very sorry. But I want to make sure that like what I say is what I actually want to say. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. And Faku Habi says, have any US adult companies approached you for work? I can't say the company's name, but they're not an American company. But there was one non-Japanese company that did approach me for work. But unfortunately, like my I almost spoke Japanese. My agency doesn't allow me to appear in uncensored work, so I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. Felix, can you afford to buy a house now? No, absolutely not. I'm still paying my student loans. Absolutely not. I wish I could buy a house. Please buy my work. But I was thinking about that. Like, do I want to, if I could, like, if you could, would you buy a house, or would you buy like an apartment, like a nice apartment? Because like, I feel like with a house, like with apartments, like there's like security, right? Like what are they called? Like a security guard. And so like if weird people come in, like try to go into your house, like they have to have like some sort of form of identification, and the security guard will stop them. But with like a normal house, like that's kind of scary to me now. Like anybody could get in there. Psychokinesis. Oh, I like your username. Psychokinesis says, "Are you dating someone now?" No, I'm not. Ronnie says, "What were your dreams as a child?" As a child, I think my biggest dream is I wanted to become like an artist, like illustrator or something like that. Um, that was my biggest dream. I drew like every single day, and I created so many comics and illustrations as a kid. That was my biggest dream, I think. Artist. Yo, cat, why did. Fine, I guess you're my little pog champ. I don't know why that's so funny to me. What? Why would you want me to say that? Are you my little pog champ? I don't even know what that means. I see it all the time on like Twitter or something, and they're like, what is a pog champ? Didn't some like racist guy make that make that word up? I don't remember. Oh damn! How much are you paying? If I'm a good server, I can pay my loans back this year. Yeah. It's because of tax. Like I don't want to go too much into it, but Japanese tax is really, really high. So just gotta keep doing my best. Hold on. If you ever settle down, again, psychokinesis, your questions are really good, so hold on. If you ever settle down in the future, where would it be, US or Japan? It would not be the US at all. Oh my god, my stress would go through the roof. It would probably be Japan. Maybe like, I would like to settle down, well, if I retire and just like out of the public eye, I'd like to go to like a really quiet island, like within Japan. Oh, Lemonade Joe, your question got banned. Hold on. Lemonade Joe says, "Do you find it hard to be nude on camera at first?" No, not really. I like the human body, and I like nudity in general. Like I personally feel like more comfortable when I'm nude than when I'm wearing clothes. Like clothes are kind of restrictive, right? But when you're nude, it's just like, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts on nudity, cause like I don't know if anyone else had this, but like when you're a kid, especially when you're going through puberty, you like hate your fucking body, right? Like you're like, gross. And I used to like bind my chest and like present quite masculine, but I stopped doing that and started like just existing kind of like nude in my own home, and slowly begin to like my body. So I've become quite like, I don't know, in love with nudity, and I love seeing other people nude. It's just like so vulnerable and like honestly, honest to God, like beautiful. And I get to see a lot of naked people in my work. And also like human bodies are just kind of funny, especially like I can't say that word, but you know, like elephant noses. I'm not, meat sticks. Like they all just look so funny to me. And I don't know, clam shells. I don't want to get banned, but so beautiful. Hold on, my questions always get banned. Yeah, I hold on. College, what? I don't. Have I ever done lesbian play? My first encounter was with a woman, or with a girl. It wasn't a woman. Hold on. Did you watch The Grandfather of Isekai, Jobless Reincarnation? Is that the one where he works at McDonald's? I don't really watch anime all that much. Hold on one second. Do I go to public baths in Japan? I do. I love them. Oh, Isobi, I remember you. Your questions are always really good. I love public baths. I think I'll go to one on the 11th, maybe? Oh, I've never seen this. Mushoku Tensei? I've never seen Jobless Reincarnation. I've never even seen these characters. Is it popular? I like it. It looks cute. Oh, I've never even heard of this. Why do you keep calling them meat sticks? Because I'm not allowed to say like the actual word on YouTube and not get in trouble. Like, please don't. Oh, I'm not. I don't block anyone's comments. YouTube like blocks them automatically. But if they're okay, I click show comment. So I'm not blocking. Don't worry, Yo Cat. It... Hold on. Did I film with a black guy? I've never filmed with a black guy. Do you want to try to make a video of cooking food? I do, but like, I don't really like with cooking food. Like, I feel like you can't just film straightforward like most of my videos. So I'd want to shoot at a bunch of different angles, and I feel like it would just take quite a lot of time instead of like a straight shot video. But I do have a lot of personal recipes that I've made, and I'm a really damn good cook. So I want to show like some cooking videos. I was thinking about doing like a hot pot live stream where like I just have a hot pot like on the table, and then like we're just kind of cooking and eating together. But what do you think? Like, I hate the sound of people eating, and if the mic is here while I'm eating and you're like wouldn't that be awful? So I don't know how to like do a live stream where I'm eating. Like, I really hate the sound of people eating so much. Do I bring my own lunch or buy food to the set? Oh, yes, I do. I typically bring snacks on set, and then if I know that the studio has a hard time like preparing a meal that I can eat, preparing a meal or like providing a meal that I can eat, I just bring it myself or I order it on like Uber Eats or something. Mr. Moore says, no, so no chance to go back to America for you in the future, at least to visit your family and friends and have nostalgia there. So I think with like Corona, it gave me a lot of time to think about like my personal life and like upbringing, and it really kind of made me want to go back and see those places that I grew up in, because I moved a lot as a kid, and kind of want to go back to it as like a healthy adult. And I do want to visit America, but I don't want to live there at all. And Roosevelt says, are you hyped for the new Pokemon games? Yes, I am, but I'm kind of disappointed in the Diamond Pro remake, but I'm still waiting. Kiss the cook. I'm delicious. Cooking stream in a maid outfit. Isobi, I like the way you think. Oh my god, does Toru Ozawa like being pegged? I love pegging. Oh my god. Does he like being pegged? Fuck yeah. But it's ASMR? What? Hi, Wenderia. No mukbang. Yeah, I hate mukbang so much. I literally despise mukbang. I'm not talking about mukbang, but like if I made like a hot pot and like ate dinner with you guys, I thought that would be kind of nice. But I would hate to like capture the eating noises. And then Marie says, oh, Marie's comment's very nice. Hold on. You could cook a meal with other actresses and film it. Oh, I would love to. There's a couple actresses who said like since the pandemic they started cooking for themselves more often, and it's kind of become a hobby for them. So I did want to do something like that, but it's just really hard to meet up with other actresses or actors, like schedule wise. So like the days I'm filming, other people aren't filming, and then the days that they're filming, of course, like I'm not filming, so it's hard to match our schedules. John Woo says eating noise is a part of Japanese culture. I think it's more China. Like when I went to China, I suffered because like everyone was like, and my Chinese friends were all like, and like they're like, no, like it's a good thing here, but I'm not hating on any culture. I just really hate the noise of eating or smacking so much. I don't know if you can like see the stress just imagining it. Like when I go to like ramen store or restaurants and people are like, and like soba, like the slurping noise, it's just really awful. I can't get used to that. Felix says, did cameramen get jealous filming? No, it's a job. Why would you? what do you guys think JV is, or like porn? It's all acting. No one's like, oh. I mean, sometimes people are like, oh, like the producer's like, oh, I wish I was an actor and I could act with June, but they're not like, I'm so jealous. They're just like, oh, it'd be really nice to be able to do it with you. But it's mostly professional. Like, no cameraman's like, girl, why is this actor doing it with this person? Like, that'd be weird. ASMR and people eating. Right, Agent, I'm in the same boat as you. Why do you guys keep asking if I film with a black guy? I keep saying I haven't. Analingus ain't getting pegged by June. Pegging fucking rules, dude. Seriously. Oh, Jaehyun, do you want to live in Japan for the rest of your life? Don't you want to come to America? No, not at all. And do you know you are pretty and beautiful yourself? Hmm. I don't think I'm ugly, but I'm not like, oh, I'm so beautiful. Like, I think, like, it sounds really cliche, but like, I wholeheartedly think this. So you can laugh if you want, you can make fun of me if you want, but like, people who are like nice to other people and kind-hearted, I think are like really beautiful, and like have no like evil in their heart, and like don't bully other people or like make other people's lives miserable. I think that's like beautiful. So in that sense, I think like I have some self beauty, but I'm not like in the mirror like, oh yeah, work it, June. You are a fox. Like, no, I don't hate my looks. I think like if I like focused on hating myself, I wouldn't get anywhere. So just a healthy amount of self love. Just like these are the looks you have, and you gotta work with it. Like, but I do think there's a lot of self hatred, like looks wise, even in the industry. That's why a lot of people have like plastic surgery, and sometimes like I'm not gonna not hating on anyone, but like sometimes like they're super beautiful and then they hate themselves so much that they get plastic surgery, and then they just look like everyone else, like the same nose, same eyes, same chin. um, what are we? Oh, Mr. Moore says, if studios demand something that you never do, an agency confirmed to you, and you agree to, the studios pay more for that. There's no way that would happen, because we get a contract in the beginning, and it says what you'll do. It's like written out, and you have to like, I don't know, confirm like on camera that you're aware of the play and you're aware of what you're going to do on camera. So if they were like all of a sudden like, hey, actually we want you to do this, it would cause quite a problem. I think they'd get like fined or something. There would be a big issue with like my agency or something. Even if I was open to it, like it has to be in the contract in order for it to be okay. Futchan says, what three things would you take to a deserted island? Oh god. Oh my god. What would I take? Can I take a person? No, things. It has to be items. Jesus, what would I take? Oh my, I'm like getting anxiety from that question. Like I would want something to read, but like I couldn't read the same book forever. Fuchan, your questions are always so good, but like I'm just dumb. Like, what would I bring? What would I bring? What am I allowed to bring? What are the parameters of this question? I would. What the fuck would I bring? Fuchan, what would I bring? Mary says, choose a question. Not at all. What's your favorite flowers? I love sunflowers and daisies, but sunflowers are my favorite. I love sunflowers so much. They get so big and just so beautiful. I love it. Wei Fei Wong says, you have an angel face and a hot body. Do I? Like, I have very chubby body. You don't see my comment, but I'm still typing. Let's see. I just like so many comments and gotta read them all. Do you also read famous Japanese literature? Yeah, I read. Like, I think it's maybe my biggest hobby, reading. I read a lot. I read maybe an hour and 30 minutes every day. Like I make a point to read every single day. I hope you shoot the maid genre in Abe. Oh yeah, I've shot maid. I shot Abe. Maid, one scene in a maid cafe style, and then one full thing as a maid with Sachiko. We filmed with Oppai, a maker called Oppai. That was really fun. And Michael says, is Yui Hatano still active? Would love to see an interview. I would love to interview her. I've met her once. She's beautiful and wonderful and super nice. But I think right now she's sick. I think she's going through some stuff right now. Like, not mentally, but like physically sick. So I don't know. And also she's like super, super famous. So I don't know if she would want to appear on like my tiny ass interview channel. Not chubby thick. I'm chubby, but I like the word thick, but definitely chubby. Are the meat sticks perfumed before oral? Why is it all in caps? I'm not putting perfume things in my mouth. I hate oh, I hate the taste of condoms too. Like, oh no, perfumed. Are they washed before oral? Yes, but perfumed like shoo shoo. Like no. Down with the thickness. Read the Witcher books. Oh, there's a book series for that? I thought that was just a game. You can make fun of me, but I seriously thought that was... Are the games based off a book series, or are the books based off the game? What? Hold on one second. Witcher. Is it a book? And I just got a message. Oh, it's a book series. Oh, it's also in Japanese. But I will read it in English as God intended. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna go down the bottom. Why are you asking, are they... Is that the same person? QWERTY, why are you asking about the perfume stuff again? A facial nerve problem. Ari says, what do you think of the stop time genre? Okay, so I like it a lot because it's like kind of like a quirky, fun thing that you can only do like in a fantasy roleplay thing, right? I've never done it, but definitely open to it. I've heard that they're really, really hard. And like I'm personally really sensitive, like body wise. So I feel like, you know, like when you just stop time, you have to act like time is frozen. So you can't react. And that would be so hard for me personally. Oh, it's a book series from a Polish dude. Oh, I have to read it in Polish like God intended. Where can I find behind the scenes from an AV shoot? Let's see. There's a studio called Celebi no Tomo, and they include the behind the scenes video in the DVD. But I don't know about any other studio that includes like behind the scenes video. Onamaxu, hello, and good night. The Witcher games take place after the books. Really? That is great. I've never heard of something like that. That's great. Oh, so if I read the books and then... Oh, wow. But it got such good reception, so like, even if you don't read the books, can you enjoy Witcher? Because I feel like most people enjoyed that game. In one of your interview, an actor referred to the other actresses as gyaru. Do a lot of gyarus become... Oh, I think back... When was it? Maybe about 10 years ago, gyaru was like super, super popular. So of course that kind of like trickled into the AV industry. Right now it's not so popular, but I love gyaru. I want it to come back. Please let it come back. Why are we still asking about meat sticks? Hold on one second. How did you learn Japanese? Your Japanese is very great and fluent. I learned by suffering. I used to work at a really bad company. Bad. But I thought like when people were mean to me or like when bad things happened to me, I was like, oh, it's because my Japanese isn't good enough. So I would go home and study. And then after like 2.5 years, I was like, oh, it has nothing to do with my Japanese. These people are just bad. So I quit. But I studied just by working really hard, which is such a bad answer. But I just read books and like it wasn't fun. Like nothing is fun, but like just reading and like, oh, new word, and then writing it like 50 times. So let's see. Do you have any subtitled movies, and do I have to use something else behind R18? So there's no legal subtitled films of mine, unfortunately. But I do appreciate you like using R18. I know that Zenra Japan does like legal subtitled films. Let's see. You can play the games without the books till the third game because it gets into the book story stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, we have 4 more minutes. Hold on. Weirdest fetish you've ever heard of when you're working? So, oh god, I feel like I'm gonna say something that's like not actually that weird. Cause like I understand the appeal of it now, but when I first was told about it, I was like, really? You get off to that? But it's not like shocking. Like I didn't understand the appeal of like armpits. And also, the word armpit just sounds like kind of awful. Like in Japanese, it's waki, so it's like still kind of appealing, I guess. But armpit, but I'm quite kinky and open to a variety of fetishes. So there's never really been like something on set where I'm like, ooh, really? Like, but with the armpit one, I was like asking people who were like, I love armpits. I was like, what do you like about armpits? Please let me know more. Yever says, what's your height? I'm 171 centimeters. I think 5'7". I might have gotten shorter. What kind of girls do Japanese men prefer? Cute, Amazonian, or wrestler? I keep seeing maid fetishes. What is the real deal based on your experience in Japan? Again, like Japanese men aren't like one breed of dog. Like there's a variety of preferences. So like my fans typically like more curvy, chubby, thick women or people, and then other people like slender women, or like, I don't know, like tall women or short women. Like it just depends, and literally like I can't group all of them into one box. I wish I could give you a good answer, but there's people who are like, oh, I love short hair, and other people are like, I like long hair. So thinking of like Japanese people like this, like no. American people like this. I love body hair. I don't know any other American who's like obsessed with body hair. Armpits are cool, says Luis Antonio Monreal Segura. Hold on. Do actresses have a long-term contract, or they need to renew that or go to another? Oh no. Well, it depends on the agency. But what is Bino? Hello, Joanne. I got the DVD last week. I'm so excited that you left a very long, handwritten message inside. Oh, of course. Thank you for ordering my work. Thank you. I'm glad it arrived safely, first and foremost, and I hope you enjoy the DVD. Thank you so much. But yeah, of course, I will include a message inside. Super chat. I like that super chat. Fuchan, ball busting is neat. There's an undergrad league of people who get kicked in the balls as a sport. Damn, I did hear about that from Akane, the girl I interviewed. And I think Aisha as well, on one of the girl I interviewed, she said that like what was it, maybe 100 times she like stepped or kicked the guy in the nuts. Ball busting. But like I feel like what you said, Fuchan, like I don't think it's like gross or awful. Like I just think it's neat. Like someone gets off to having their balls busted. Like what a beautiful like how fun are we as a species? Because like some people are like, no way, I wouldn't want to get my balls busted, and another person's like, hell yeah, bust my balls. I love it. Oh wow, oh, it's already time. Okay, these nuts, I haven't heard that since high school. Jesus Christ. Hi Yin. So it's time for me to go, and I like body hair on both women and men. Of course, I love body hair. Let's get this out of my face. Okay, but anyways, thank you for coming to the live stream. I will try and live stream next week, and I don't know, like, oh, I have to tell you guys something. So starting from next week or any of my newest live streams, like lately I've done like 1 hour Japanese and then 1 hour English, right? But I think 1 hour is kind of too short, especially in the Japanese live stream. They say like, oh, it's way too short. I don't know if you guys think it's short, but yeah, 1 hour is kind of short, especially if we play a game together. So what I'm going to start doing is not separating them like by time, but rather day. So next week I'm thinking of doing 2 hours Japanese, like for example on Monday, and then the next day, Tuesday, I will do 2 hours of English, and separating them by day rather than the hour. And I think that would be a little bit more enjoyable because we could spend more time together in English and Japanese. So I hope maybe you can enjoy my live streams next week. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to consider them, because I would like to get better at this. And thank you so much to those who donated to the chat. It really helps support my channel. And thank you so much to the really interesting conversation and questions everyone did. I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Eat something good, wear your mask, wash your hands, and You know. Okay. Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you. Spanish live stream when? That's can't do 10 hours. It's gonna be